Good morning, collective. I'm here to do a excuse me, daily read for you. Okay. First things first is if I call your star sign, you will get a message here. Maybe start to finish. It might be a simple answer you seek, but you will get a message. Okay. And if I call your star sign and it doesn't apply to you, then don't force it if it doesn't fit. Okay, guys. It might come up in the next read. All right. Let's get to it and see who we're talking to and about, shall we? All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show us who we're talking to and about. We are talking to a Libra, Aries, a Aquarius, a Cancer, and two Tauruses. Okay? We basically have one of each element here. Okay? We have an Aquarius, we have a Libra, we have two air signs, and we have Cancer, one water sign, okay? And we have an Aries, one fire sign, and two earth signs, okay? Which is two different Taurus energies, okay? Don't force it where it don't fit, guys, okay? And let's get to it. All right. We're going to start off with the overall energy. I already pre-shuffled all my cards. I shuffled once on camera in respect of my watchers, okay? All right, let's get to it. Wow. So somebody's depressed here. Somebody's, they're focusing on what they don't have instead of what they do have. Because as you can see here, the cups, like a few of them fell. Okay, this is the Five of Cups. Okay, and it's a water element. Okay, so we do have Cancer on the board, as known to be This is known to be a Scorpio card. But as you can see here, he's focused on, this guy's focused on what he doesn't have instead of what he does have. And it's causing him a lot of depression here, a lot of regret, okay? He feels like a failure, very disappointed in something. He took some kind of loss and he's in grief about it. And that is our first card out. Our second card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents somebody that's planning something, okay? Somebody that made some kind of progress and decision making. They might have discovered something, okay? And they might be taking a leave of home. They might be leaving the home or something. They could be, it's somebody that's moving forward, somebody that's, thinking about their future, okay? They got to see how they got the world in their hand there. And they're just thinking about what are they going to do in the future here, future planning for, they're looking ahead, which all of us do, okay? And that's this card, okay? So we have fire element, Aries, and this is known, excuse me, I said Aries because this is known to be an Aries element card here, and it's somebody future planning here. They're planning for the future. They're moving forward from a depressed state, okay? What else do you have for collective here? For overall energy, please, and thank you. Archangels, guardian angels, all angels of light, come through, please, and thank you. Ancestors, Senate Masters, and Masters, come through. Ooh, we got the Five of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands reversed is not a bad thing. It's somebody that's avoiding conflict, or if I could talk right, they're avoiding conflict, okay? They're respecting differences, coming to a compromise, agreeing to disagree, that sort of thing. And it could have something to do with diversity, okay? That's that. At the bottom of the deck, we have a star seed, a star. Okay, this is somebody that keeps hope. Okay, they stay calm. They're in faith. They have a purpose. Okay, so they're realizing they have a purpose and they're renewing themselves spiritually. Okay, they have good fortune and good omen, and they're rejuvenating. Excuse me. So they're starting to see what they have rather than what they have lost, and they're looking towards their future, avoiding conflicts with people. Okay, this is known to be an Aquarius card. Okay. Somebody might be getting good news. What else? What else for overall energy, please? We have temperance here. This could be somebody that is balanced, somebody that has strong faith, okay? Somebody that is harmonious, okay? They do things in moderation, they could have patience, and they're sensible about things, and they're finding meaning in their life and their purpose here. This is somebody that could be an earth angel, but they're very balanced here. They're balancing the water, the equal give and take type thing in the cups there, but they're balancing that water to where it's evenly put, evenly aligned. Okay. So this could be a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. It's known to be a Sagittarius card, but we do only have Aries on the board. So take it as it resonates. It's also known to be a water element because if you see the temperance sitting there, taking the water and balancing things out. All right, let's get one more. One more, please. One more for overall energy. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. Excuse me. We have Aquarius on the board. We have Libra on the board. Okay, this could be an Aquarius or a Libra. All right, whoever they are an Earth Angel, double time. Okay, this is Temperance is an Earth Angel. Okay, so it's confirming that this person is an Earth Angel. Okay, this is somebody that thinks with their head, not with their heart. Okay, they're very logical thinking. They give logical advice. Okay, they're highly intelligent. All right, and they search for the truth rather as well as speak the truth. Okay, this is a air sign, Aquarius energy. We have Aquarius on the board. Okay, so take it as it resonates, my friends. But know this: she ain't nothing to mess with. You see how she has her boundary up high here, and the sword is up and ready. She will cut you if you come and mess with her. Okay, that's what this is about. This is known to be an Aquarius card, so take it as it resonates. We have Libra and Aquarius, could be both of you that I'm speaking about right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hermit mode, okay? So somebody's in Hermit mode. Let's clarify some of this stuff, okay? Clarify depression, please. It looks like somebody's coming out of this depression, all right? And they're thinking about their future, okay? And they are avoiding compromise, or they're avoiding fighting and arguing. They're agreeing to disagree. They're coming to the agreement that, people are standing their ground and what their beliefs are, and they have their beliefs, and they're standing firm. They're standing firm on this belief, okay? Starseed. Somebody could be a starseed. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Libra, okay? We also have water out here, okay? Just the same elements that were rolled are the same elements that are coming out. We have fire, water. We have all the elements. Look at that. Somebody's trying to save their money. Somebody's either trying to save their money or they're hiding and hoarding money. Okay? What else? And we have, again, confirmation. This is somebody that's moving forward. They're trying to save their money, and this is the truth and clarity for somebody. They're thinking about their forward future. And this is the truth. And it's to do with saving money. At the bottom of the deck, what we got? We got walking away. They're walking away from something here. And this is the Aquarius Earth Angel here. They're walking away from a broken heart. Okay? They're doing the work. Somebody's doing the work here, okay? And it's definitely over air sign. This is definitely an Aquarius energy or a Libra or both, okay? Take it as it resonates. You might be going through the same things, all right? This is somebody that is come to the conclusion that, hey, I'm not going to sit in this energy of, oh, woe is me, poor me, boo hoo hoo. I'm going to move forward. I'm walking away from this because I don't want to deal with this anymore. So this could be possibly that somebody is healing from this broken heart. Okay? All right, guys, let's keep going. Show us what, actually, let's go, please. Show the collective what is blocking them. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, come through and show the collective what is blocking them. They're inactive. They're resisting going within. Okay? They're wasting time and unwinding. And this could be somebody that finally made the choice to go within. Okay? Or they're getting left behind by two other air signs here because they refused to go within. It says they were caught in some kind of act here. Self-incriminating and offensive. Show more. And it says divorce. Somebody went through a divorce. This is where the heartbreak comes in. It says that dissolution of marriage. Bye-bye. They were caught in the act. Somebody's caught in the act, broke somebody's heart here, and Aquarius' heart here, caught in the act of something. Okay? All right, let's find out some more here. Just more about this, what's blocking them. So, yeah. Overall energy shows that this is some clarity for somebody and that, they're going to heal. All right? And it says fixed mindset. It says limited abilities and they're unchanged. Yeah. So you had to move forward and you were hoping that they would move forward with you, but it doesn't look like it. This looks like this other person is stuck and they don't want to change. What else? What else is blocking the collective here? Eavesdropping. It says they're secretly listening in and secretly spying on you. They're not mending their own business. They're not minding their own business here. Uh-oh. This one came out too. What the heck is going on? So we have eavesdroppings here. They're not minding their own business. They're spying on you somehow. Yeah, they're a bloodsucker. An energy vampire. Okay? They were depriving you at your own expense. They were draining you of your energy. Shame on them. This divorce had to happen. Okay? We have bitter lover or better lover. It says someone else is better for you. It says someone good has their eye on you. Somebody's watching you that is good for you, Aquarius, okay? Or Libra. What else could be blocking the collective here? Looks like somebody put themselves in isolation, okay? It says remote and alone. They feel deserted, feeling rejected. It's intense sadness here. So confirmation on the depression here. You need to stop focusing on what you don't have and focus what you do have here. You're focusing on what you don't have. And you need to start saving your money, or you are starting to save your money, okay? It has to do with about balancing your money here. Show the collective what else they need to see. Somebody, yeah, this person that has their eye on you, they feel like you're worth fighting for, that you deserve to win, and please don't give up. They're like, don't give up. This is what's blocking you, is you're trying to give up here. And you don't see what you don't see is somebody has their eye on you. Somebody good for you. Somebody that is divinely guided to come towards you. All right? Whoa. It says somebody's a tyrant here, okay? It says somebody's have a grieving heart. They're feeling guilty. They want to apologize, and they're willing to reach out to you. Maybe you need closure. This is a tyrant. This is somebody that's cruel and oppressive. This is what's blocking you. What else for the collective here? What else is blocking the collective here? Somebody that's naive financially. They're a big spender with no money. Okay? They've been used financially, and they have a little concept of money. Okay? One more, please, for what's blocking them. So you need to learn how to budget your money. You need to learn how to save your money. And it looks like that you're starting to do this, okay? You got some clarification here. You know that you got clarification on the truth, okay? And it says new beginnings. Yeah, you got somebody who's got their eye on you. They're about to give you new beginnings here. It says accepting the change that might bring good things to you. Focus on the things you do have and not the things that you don't. It says something's exposed here. It says truth is revealed and uncovered. You have your clarity. What I just say to you, I said you have your clarity. So you need to believe what you're hearing here, okay? All right, guys. Let's look a little further on how is this affecting the collective environment. Sorry. Let's find out where the collective is right now. All right. Where is the collective? Show us where the collective is at this time. Please and thank you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, and Masters, you come through. Masters of Masters, come through. Please and thank you. That one might come out too. So we're gonna let it. We have nostalgia. Okay, I don't know how to say that word. You have to forgive me for that. It says memories shape emotions. It says reflecting on the past can bring comfort or lesson. Okay? And it says honor past experiences, but stay in the present. It says find joy in old memories without getting stuck. So somebody's learning lessons here, okay? And it says it's okay to learn lessons. It's okay to go into the past to start your healing process, to heal that trauma that you went through, but don't get stuck there, okay? This is how it's affecting your environment. And it says frustrated. Frustration may be tempting you to quit. It says push through the resistance. Push through it. Again, it's saying don't get stuck in the past. It's okay to reflect and to go in the past to see what was my problem, what was their problem. Get your closure spiritually, an internal closure here. And it says you don't need to communicate with that person. You don't have to get your closure. You don't need an apology to get your closure. But it does look like somebody wants to apologize to you for something. Okay, maybe that will bring you your closure. It says to you, face it, reflect on it, and to move forward. And it looks like you're doing this. Okay, so congratulations, whoever is doing this for themselves. Okay, and it says simplicity. Okay, you might be seeing feathers. Feathers are a sign that your angels are near you. Your angels are trying to communicate with you. Okay, and it says letting go of excess creates. Letting go of the excess. Yeah, I said it right. It creates space for what truly matters. It says to declutter one area of your life today, and physically, mentally, or emotionally. Okay? So you need to declutter, whether it means that you have to get rid of things that hold that negative energy that you just got past, to clean your home, mop your floors, that sort of thing, and to smudge your home. Or if you don't like to do it with incense or sage, then you can do it with sound, my friends. With bells, okay? Let me get some more. I do have some more cedar in there. I like cedar myself. Cedar is a very strong cleansing herb that you can use. It's a tree, Or you can use dragon's blood. Dragon's blood removes any kind of monitoring spirits or witchcraft or anything like that that's being done toward you. I like to burn cedar. Cedar also is a feminine energy. You might need to balance your feminine and masculine, and you can burn myrrh as well as cedar together within your home, and it also cleanses really well, okay, and balances out your feminine and masculine energy. Okay, let's find out more about how this is affecting your environment. Okay. Come through for the collective. Show the collective. What do they need to see here? How can they be helped by the angels and ancestors to move forward? And it says, to be open with your emotions and allow blessings to flow. It says the universe gives to those who are ready to receive. It says practice gratitude and open your heart to receive love. It says abundance and support. So you might have some, real friends coming in to support you. You might have a real person, okay, that is real with you. Your ancestors and angels are guiding you to know that someone real is coming into your life. And it's okay, okay? You're starting to see the light here, okay? Come through. Yeah, discipline. You might be very disciplined here. You might have a routine that you do, and you're committed to this routine. It says it creates a lasting success here. And it says stay consistent with your efforts. Develop a habit today that aligns with your goals. Consistency is the key. You may not want to feel like you want to exercise, but you have to be consistent to push through whatever's trying to weigh you down. whatever it is trying to block you. It's just to stay consistent and to push through this situation. Okay? Don't worry, collective. You're going to manage it. You're going to be disciplined. You're going to discipline your way through it. All right? You're going to make it. You have made it. You have a healed heart here. You're walking away from this broken heart, okay? You're walking away from this depression, this depressive heart here. You walked away. It's a start, and you have to face the past to reflect your part. Reflecting is to reflect your part in this broken heart here. It took two, okay? And especially with divorce coming out, okay? It says openness. That person didn't want to heal and you did, okay? So you reflect on your part in this situation and move forward. And it looks like that's exactly what's happening here. Openness. It says true receiving is happening. True receiving. When you release and resistance, you allow all possibilities to unfold. You have to let go and let God, okay? Let go of the expectations today. Embrace whatever comes your way with open arms, okay? Looks like somebody's going to get some closure here that they've been waiting for. And it looks like that somebody good is coming towards you too, collective. The universe has something better for you here. Yeah, it says to stay in stillness, okay? You're aligned with clarity. What did I say? This is truth and clarity here. And to hear the wisdom within. Take a moment today to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to your inner knowing. Meditate. It says to keep meditating. Take that pause and do it in quietness. Still your mind, okay? Resolve, yeah, it's going to resolve something here. When you fully commit to your path, the universe aligns to support you. Make a firm decision today. Remove hesitation and step forward with complete conviction. Step forward. Meditate. You matter. You're somebody. Move forward. Two more, please. Unfolding your path is unfolding. Okay? It says your path doesn't need to be fully visible. It reveals itself moment by moment. Let go of the pressure to know everything now. It says stay in the present and allow each step to emerge naturally. Let things just go with the flow, collective. Keep yourself disciplined. Keep yourself meditating in a meditative state so your ancestors and angels can help you. Okay? Unfolding. It'll unfold when it's supposed to in divine timing. Okay? What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have expansion reversed, and it says fear or limiting beliefs may be preventing your expansion. It says break free from comfort zones. That's really important, you guys. To break free from comfort. You might be comfortable. You could be in a situation to where you might be, let's say you are in a place to where you've made it become comfortable. And it says not to do that. Do what's uncomfortable. Okay? This is how it's affecting your environment. You're in a comfort, you have a fear, you're limiting yourself, okay? And your beliefs. And it says not to do that, to be open to new ways, new belief system, okay? Don't get stuck. All right, guys? Where's the collective right now? Somebody's coming in for somebody, okay? Show us where the collective is. Something's hidden here. There could be some kind of illusion, some kind of mystery. You might have some kind of message come to you through your dreams. It says to use your intuition, listen, stay focus on your dreams, okay? Write it down. You might have some fear, anxiety, okay? In your subconscious. You might have premonitions, and it says to write those. I'm hearing to write those down. Write down all of your premonitions, your dreams, and your dream state. What happens there? Okay. So, somebody might be focused on the moon. They might like the nightlife. They might. That's when meditate on the moon. Okay. And it shows that somebody needs to be aware of deception, manipulation, and to, focus on the mood, focus on your meditation, okay? This person could be trying to manipulate you. Watch their actions and self-expressions, okay? Read that person. And the way to do that is they'll show you exactly who they are. All right? Watch how they treat you. Watch how they treat their mother. Watch how they treat others or their father. Watch how they move. Yeah, they're doing magic somehow. Yeah, watch their actions. If somebody's taking action and manifesting something, creating something, okay? They call back your power, okay? Break those, do a cord cutting to break all ties, okay? Be self-confident, all right? This is going to give you clarity, your willpower, okay? Your skill and creativity. I could be talking to somebody that is a water sign, okay? Could be talking to a Cancer here. It says to manifest. Be careful of your thoughts. Write down your dreams, okay? This is where the collective is right now. You could be manifesting. You could be a magician, okay? You could be the person that was bringing in this other person that you were married to. You could be or in a relationship or something. It shows that you were the magician. You were the one that had manifestation powers here, okay? You were the one who had this in this marriage, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, all right? You could be a water sign. It could be a Cancer, okay? Or you could just be in that Cancer energy right now. Come through. Whoa. These both came out reversed, and it shows that somebody was overcommitted here. They were disorganized. It said to reprioritize your lack of balance, and you feel overwhelmed here due to a gold digger, your finances, independence, self-care. You might work from home. You're conflicted about self. Okay, and it says that jealousy might be here and smothering. Okay, Taurus energy. We have two Tauruses on the board. This is actually Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this situation, I'm talking about a Taurus. Taurus is what we got on the board. This is who's coming out. Okay? They're not balanced here. They're not grounded. What else? We have High Priestess. This has to do with intuition. You could be, it says to trust your intuition. You might have sacred knowledge here. Your divine them, whoever I'm talking to. It says to trust yourself. You might be very sensitive. You need to trust your purity, your higher self, your morals, and balance yourself out. Okay? Show me more. This is one of the Tauruses that came out. And it shows to look at your future preparation, okay? Your progress, your foresight, your expansion. You might be wanting to expand. You might be wanting to go overseas, or you could be communicating overseas and looking at some kind of opportunity here. This could be a fire sign that I'm speaking to. We have Aries on the board. It says, Aries, that you should be staying grounded here. So this is talking about going outside, going for a walk, connect to Mother Nature. Stay grounded. Okay, Aries? You might be dealing with a gold digger. Or maybe you're just thinking about money. Yeah, you feel like you've been left behind here. Okay? You feel like your financial, you took a great financial loss here. You have a lack of mindset. You're focused on the loss of what you lost, and you're worrying too much. It says you're in poverty right now, and you have insecurities about your finances. And it says to tap into your spirituality, Taurus. All right. This is a Taurus card, and here's one of our Tauruses. You might have traditional. You guys, I have to pause this for right now. How do I pause this? I don't know how to pause this. What the heck? All right, I'm not gonna touch it. So we have Taurus. I have a diabetic issue right now, so I need some sugar going in my body. So hold tight, okay? Okay. I should be okay right now. Takes a minute. Man, I can't stand it. What happened was I didn't eat this morning. With a diabetic, they have to eat. What happens is they get in a confusion state if their blood sugar drops too low. They start to get shakes. That's like one of the biggest signs for diabetics. Okay, they start to get in a confusion state, and in my case, I live by myself, so I have to take good care of myself. Not always is a diabetic going to see the signs, and sometimes it's too late. And if it ends up to where the diabetic is not in tune with their own self and their reactions on their diabetic issues, it could be very dangerous to where they pass out or they can literally go into comas or have a stroke. So I don't know. Somebody might be around a diabetic that needs to know that information, but this is the information. Not always does the diabetic catch it. So they need people around them to understand what's going on. And that when they need sugar. Wow, that is heavy. I don't know who needed that. Somebody did. Okay, you need to pay attention to maybe somebody else around you, the diabetic. Okay, we have Taurus. It says you might be very spiritual. You might have religious beliefs in your yeah. You might have some forgiving to do. Maybe you need forgiveness from someone, somebody that you bonded with or had a bond with, and you're hoping for mercy and that you can build a trust with someone again. This is a really religious person. It could be a Cancer here. We have Cancer. Cancer came out heavy. Taurus came out. Cancer just came out. And see, I'm already, you see how my card's moving? It's because I'm having, it's called diabetic shock. I'm in the beginning stages and it's going to disappear because I have candy in my mouth. A diabetic should always have candy or peanut butter around, okay? You constantly need protein, and peanut butter, and my peanut butter is not high in sugar because I've changed a lot of my eating habits, and that's why I'm having this issue right now. But my shakes will go away pretty soon. But I'm still able to communicate. So this is known to be a Pisces card. What we have on the board is Cancer. So this is a Cancer, okay? And it shows that this person is cold. They like to gossip, okay? This is masculine energy, okay? People say that it doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine. If I'm doing a personal read, yeah, it doesn't matter. But because this is a collective read, yes, it does matter. This is a male energy, a masculine energy, and it's a Cancer because I rolled the dice and my ancestors don't miss, okay? If I rolled out a water sign and it comes out Cancer, that's who this is. This is who came out. This is a water sign card. It's known to be a Pisces card. It depends on the design of the tarot cards or oracle cards, the designer, and what they believe this means, okay? So this is somebody that's cold. They like to gossip. They're very emotional, okay? This is a religious person. Or it could be that they're connected to a religion, a religious person, okay? And they have their own religious beliefs here. And this is somebody that manipulates. They're very moody, okay? They only care about themselves. And they're always in their feelings, okay? And this Taurus is very religious. They have one-way thinking when it comes to religion. They follow the rules, though. Okay, so this is like two opposites here, right next to each other. A Taurus and a Cancer. Okay? And we had Taurus that came out right here too. All right? So now both of our Tauruses came out. Okay? Our Aquarius came out up here. They got a message. And a Libra. Okay? Show us more, please. Where's the collective at this time? And Aries also came out. We have the devil. This is Capricorn energy. But in this case, Taurus. Taurus is in devilish energy here. They can be very judgmental. This shows that they're in their shadow. Okay? They might have attachments, addictions they might be dealing with. They could be restricted. They could have temptation, that they might have took the temptation and some kind of seduction. They might be very they could be very distrust. They have a lot of distrust behavior. And they're very materialistic and codependent here. They're toxic. This is a toxic relationship here between a Taurus and a Cancer. Okay? What else? Where else is the collective? This is somebody that you've known in your past, or you might have past memories about how toxic your relationship was. This could be maybe you were coming up on. I'm getting that you came up on an anniversary or something. You know the dates because you were married to this person, and so you're going on past memories here, and you're seeing how toxic it was. It could be that somebody is coming towards you to talk about happy memories from the past, childhood memories, okay? Somebody was a narcissist here. This is where the collective is. Let's get one more. And we're going to pull it from on the deck. Somebody could be a Leo. In this case, the fire that we have on the board is a Aries, but you might be in Leo energy. This is somebody that's a leader. Okay, somebody might be a leader in this situation. It could be that the Cancer was a leader, the head of house. Okay, there's that good news again. At the top, we have Judgment. Somebody's going through an awakening here. They're awoken to something. They're awoken to how toxic this relationship was. Like, even from your childhood, it was really toxic. Okay? Let's get some advice. What advice does the ancestors and angels want to give to the collective and where they're at right now? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 5, 5. 6, 7. Let's see. No. Advice, please, for the collective. Whoa. It says, ask a effing expert. It says, don't rely on your friends or the internet. It says, listen to a real person or a professional. Excuse me. I don't know what made me say real first person. This is your advice. It says, it's time to let go. Move the F on. This is your ancestors and angels coming through. It says to laugh. It says, where the F, excuse me, where the F is your sense of humor. Laugh. And it says to drop your effing ego. Vulnerability is hot as F. It's okay to be vulnerable. What else? And it says get out of your ego. Ego is the same as vanity and pride. It's a lot of attachment, entity attachments. It's a demon. All right? Slay it. Starve it. To get out of your ego is to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is hot as F. It's okay to be vulnerable. It says take a shot. And it says don't take 12 or 1. Or it says don't take 12, take 1. Okay? Maybe 2. Move on. It looks like somebody might have just been through a final the divorce. They might have got some paperwork or something in the mail to tell you that your divorce is final. It says don't overdo. Moderation is the key. It came out twice. Don't overdo it. It says you are talented and effing amazing. It says the world needs your power. It says use your voice. And it says just don't use it for dumb stuff. Dumb shit. Okay? What else for the collective? What other advice needs to come out here for the collective? It says, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. It says, now is not the effing time. Take it in. What else? What else advice for the collective? It says, you are giving away your power. You're a bad ass. It says, act like it. Don't effing force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Right? Don't force it where it don't fit. It says, effing apologize. It says, seriously, just do it. It says, stop effing whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. It says, complaining makes you weak. It says, you have the strength to change your world. So do it. These are pretty to the point. And the ancestors choose what card comes out. So listen to your ancestors. All right? Okay? Let's look at your chakras. What advice do you want to give the collective for their chakras here? Please and thank you. Come through. Spirit guides. We have orange. Orange is your sacred chakra. It's where the feminine or masculine organs are. And it says guilt. Try to eat orange things like carrots. For example, certain squash is orange, some of them. Peppers, things like that. apply those things to your diet, and also turmeric and what's this one? No, that's gold. But things like that. Look it up. You can see what vegetables you can eat and things like that. Don't eat a lot of carbs. Moderation is the key. It says guilt. It says I release my beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. What else for advice? This is your crown, and it says keep courage. It says I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Fear is a demon. Slay it. Starve it out. Don't give it what it wants. People cover certain insecurities with fear. And it's usually, don't be afraid. Or whatever you're afraid of, whatever's making you afraid, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to be doing. It says self-esteem. Somebody needs to focus on their self-esteem. That is your crown chakra is on top of your head, okay? Your sacred chakra is where your feminine or masculine, organs are. And it says self-esteem. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me with others and others. This is your solar plex. Your solar plex is your innermost power. It's where your gifts are. It's where, your gift of life is, all of it. It's where the most important organs are as well. Like it's next to your heart. It's where your kidneys are, okay? It's where your liver is. It's where your, what is that other? There's a lot of organs there, okay? And it says take care of yourself and the heart. Okay? Most important to take care of your heart. Look at green foods, okay? Yellow foods, okay? Drink a lot of teas that carry those things like, let's see, teas such as, what is it? Hello, come to me. Ginger, okay? Ginger tea would be good to drink, okay? Like berries and stuff like that, purple, blueberries, things like that. Make tea, Jojo or Jaji or something like that. Tea, I don't know. Health. So greens. You need to eat lots of greens. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay? Take care of your health. I feel a lot better now. Look, I'm not shaking, nothing. Took care of the problem. It says freedom. It says I possess the power and to be free. The will to create my own happiness. By your choices, that you can choose to be in this depression state or you can choose to be aligned and to be happy. Okay? Let's find out more. Somebody might be dealing with loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone. Okay? And it says peace. Okay? Somebody's at peace, and it says, I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Okay? And it says blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You can accept your responsibility, but don't forget you share that responsibility with whatever person that you're having conflict with. Patience, okay? Keep patient and stay out of envy and regret, okay? And your pride. Your pride is your ego. Pride and ego are the same. Same as vanity, my friends. And it says don't be in denial anymore, okay? Somebody's got growth and they're building on growth and trust, okay? Somebody could have failed, and there's change coming, and change is coming, and somebody is going to be honest, and they're going to ask for forgiveness here, and they want to build a friendship, okay? It's talking about stay disciplined. You're an empath, okay? Oops. It says stop worrying. You're in your purpose, or find your purpose and be Grateful for things. And endings are coming to some kind of service or humor or doubt. Happiness in a relationship, and to face the fear, and it will balance you out. Okay? That's what I got there. Let's see, where are we at? Let's show us the near future here. What's the near future for the collective, please? Yeah, decisions, about making decisions. Somebody's deciding to go to calmer waters. They're moving forward. They remember all the things that they've been through, but it's not stopping them from going forward. They made the choice to move forward. Congratulations. Okay. Could be an air sign I'm talking to, an Aquarius or a Libra. Come through, please, and thank you. Yeah, they're moving forward towards their new beginnings, new love, okay? Happiness, joy. So, well, it's not really celebration, but yeah. And, overflow. This is an overflow. Like back-to-back blessings. Take it in. This came out reversed. I was looking at it. Dang it. It's Five of Swords reversed, okay? If somebody's been defeated, they're enemies. So you might still be trying to defeat your enemies here. Let's see what's going on here. The Five of Swords reversed. Somebody thinking about getting back together with somebody? Hoping for forgiveness in a breakup? Somebody could be compassionate, or they're going to compromise with something here. Be careful of sabotage. Somebody could have sabotaged some kind of breakup here and getting back together. They could have lost some financial problems. So it looks like somebody was having trouble and from moving on from a situation or from somebody. And it shows that you are doing it. You're making the decision to move forward. It was not an easy decision that you made here, but you're doing it. It shows that you will. This is the near future we're on. Okay. Yeah, we're on the near future. So somebody is, congratulations, moving forward. They made the decision to move forward, and it was not easy for them. But you did it, collective. What else? Yeah, it's going to make you happy. Because you made that decision to start your healing and to go through the process, you will be happy, okay? And it looks like you're going to get a new relationship. Again, somebody was, you might have lost, oh boy, this is somebody's wish fulfillment. You haven't got your wish fulfillment, but whatever's coming in the future here, somebody's blocked from their wish fulfillment here, but whatever's coming in your future is going to make you happy here. You're moving, you made the decision to move to calmer waters here. You get a new love, an overflow, unlimited blessings from God. And it says that you had a hard time leaving the situation, but you will be happy. And it says that you feel, oh boy, the nine of cups, excuse me. reverse. That's somebody unhappy. They look at the lack. They're disappointed. They feel underachieved. This is somebody that's arrogant and covers their sadness with arrogance, but they're in sobbery. Lack of a deeper connection, superficial in a relationship. Your job may not have been what you expected, your career and expansion here. And it says that, or expectations, excuse me, are not met. You feel like a failure financially. You feel like you haven't met your goals. Okay? And you're being encouraged to get back in touch with what really matters. Okay? You don't feel like you've gotten your wish fulfillment. You feel like your wish fulfillment is not, yeah, you've been through a lot. People put 10 swords in your back. Okay? They put 10 swords in your back here. And because of where they're placed in your spine, it's very hard to get those out. It would be very hard to get past all of this trauma. But it is possible. And it shows that if you make the decision to move forward, that you're going to get a new beginning, new love, overflow of it. Okay? And that you're going to be happy with the outcome. Stop focusing on what you lost. Start looking at what you pushed through already. Yeah, because you're getting offered something here. Okay? This is also a card of meditation. Great Spirit is handing you stuff. You need to just take it in. Go with the flow. It may not be what you expected, so you're arguing, fighting with people around you. Okay? Somebody, and you're not satisfied with what you got, with what you're getting paid. Okay? And so you're arguing, fighting about it. You're making some kind of movement here, some kind of decision. And it's about communication with the Queen of Wands. Could be your boss. Or your boss could be, this Queen of Wands might be coming in to communicate with you, okay? And they want to pay you for something. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We have an Aries on the board. Take it as it resonates. Known to be a Leo card. Okay? Again, Leo comes out. This is somebody that called their power back. This is somebody that has some kind of power. This is somebody that's magnetic. This is somebody that is very attractive. This is somebody that is focused on their career focus. They're very guarded. Okay? All right, guys. Show us more of the near future here. Show us more of the near future for the collective, please. It says one day, someday, somewhere, another time. It says longing, craving, aching, and wanting. So it's showing that this is your wish fulfillment here, and that you didn't get your wish fulfillment. You tried to move to calmer waters here, and you're disappointed because you didn't get your wish fulfillment, and you're going through painful endings. And it shows that you're being handed something, and something that is, you might be fighting and arguing about what this person is being handed here. And it looks like somebody's going to be getting paid. Somebody is making the decision to pay somebody something here. And it is a Queen of Wands that's going to be communicating this. And this is Leo energy, okay? Definitely a Leo that came out here, okay? It's a clarity. It says truth. Truth and intentions, okay? And it says nourish. It says self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding, okay? What else, please? Sunglasses. It says watching, looking, perception, and stalking. Ew, that's creepy. This ended right over. Yeah, somebody got their wish fulfillment or something here, and they're blocked from their wish fulfillment, so they're spying on this person to see. They're basically pocket watching. They're seeing if they get like paid for something, if they're getting some kind of money. Yeah, this person's missing you. This is somebody from your past or something. They're looking at pictures of you, missing you. They're a narcissist. They want to make new memories with you. This is somebody from your past life. A deja vu, repeated patterns, and a karmic lesson. So this is somebody that just learned a karmic lesson here. It has something to do with a fire sign. And it says, yeah, they're very clingy, holding on and obsessing and spying. This landed right over this Leo here. This fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have Aries on the board. Take it as it resonates. This definitely, the answers are definitely showing me this is a Leo energy because of Leo came out twice. They mean what they say. It's a Leo. May not have came out on dice, but it came out in the cards. So take it as it resonates. It says emotional storm. It says turmoil, unstable and affected. They're very unstable here. They're dealing with addiction. They're codependent, obsession, and restraint. They always need to have control. Their control over their possessions. And they have emotional blockage. They could be a cold person. What else for the collective? 1111. Okay? It says conflict. It says clashing, differences, incapability. Wow. What else? It shows Phoenix rising. It says new phase, rekindle, renewal, growth, changed mind, and rise from the ashes. So they changed their mind. They want to do the work. It said not today. Boundaries are up. It says their boundaries are high. And it says boundaries and hurt. It says avoiding conversation, not dealing with things, and still upset. Somebody's got their boundaries up too high. They're not ready to forgive you. And it says bitterness. It says resentment, anger, and hurtful words. You could have said some very hurtful things to somebody here while you were dealing with addictions or having some kind of withdrawal from your addiction. And it could cause somebody to really be harsh and not gentle to someone, okay? It says blowing kisses. It says unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness and love, and affection, and returned. They went affection returned. Equal give and take is showing up here for your near future. Come through. Soulmate. It says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. This person is being blocked from talking to you. They're also being blocked to bringing some kind of love connection, and they're being blocked from running it as well. They're in some kind of confinement here. Yeah, runner. Runner came out again. The runner. It says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and bleeding. What else? Near future here. A lot of blockages here. Yeah, they're still heartbroken. They're deeply hurt and sad and feeling lost, grieving and despair in a breakup. What else? Paradise. It says happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and honeymoon phase. So somebody's just like daydreaming about this. Death. It says awareness, importance, and value. They're not healing. They're just in a fantasy. Sorted roses. It says clarity, truth, revolution, honor and protection, and determination. And it says cutting ties. Somebody needs to cut ties. And yeah, somebody cut ties. They're moving on. And it says receive what you need. They're progressing and arriving. Okay? Somebody could be coming towards you, and you need to cut cords, cut all ties. Love. It says unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, and attraction. Selflessness. Self-love. You need to break ties. You do a cord cutting. Somebody doesn't do cord cutting, okay? Let's get the final outcome. Let's see what they want to say. What do these people want to say here in this situation? Show the collective what they want to say here in this situation. Show the collective what they want to say in this situation. Show us what they want to say. It says, my love is constant through highs and lows. It's reversed. What else? What else does the collective need to see here that they want to say? Letting go is sometimes the hardest choice. So somebody's really like their emotions are just not there, and like they're what do you call it? Sedated, on some kind of medication, drug, something like that. They have no feelings. They're in a calm state, too calm. Okay, like overindulgence. And it says, you are perfect to me, flaws and all. It says, healing is your superpower. Choose yourself today. What else, please? Somebody wants to rebuild what they lost. Your pain has a purpose. Bottom of the deck. It says the storms made you resilient. And respect begins with me. All right? That is what they want to say here. Let's get the final outcome. So it's final outcome for the collective. A fire starter says true, visionary. It says questions rolled, and they're rebel and on a mission. Lings. It says wild thing, short-lived karmic connection that came out again. Okay. So the collective is they need to see here for the final outcome. So it looks like that somebody's so hurt that they're just doing one-night stands here. Just having flings. It's all about just laying with somebody. Yeah, they're trying to escape, running away from their problems. And that's how they're doing it. Through sexual activity, too much of it. And it says with too many different people. And it says self-pleasure. It says self-satisfying, intensely doing things for somebody. They like to do things for people. And I'm talking about a divine masculine here. The yang to the yin. It says refusing treatment. It says prolonged pain and or abuse. It says in denial about health issues. What else? And it says multiple babies. It says too many to handle. It says child support payments. So this person has racked up child support. They're not dealing with their issues here. They're just doing flings, and they're putting covering their emotions with sexual activity here. And it says no cap. It says you need to be authentic and truthful to yourself. Bottom of the deck, it says impossible to satisfy, never enough. This is your near future. Show the collective what messages they need to see for their near future. Please and thank you. Wow, it's like huge. Near future says, angel number 4444. It says, protected from your angels, you're about to go through an awakening. It says, what you have been prepared or preparing for is about to come to pass. And somebody's getting a new car. It says, you did it. You passed the test. It says, thank them for showing them just who they are. Thank you for showing me who you are. It says somebody did a freezer spell. It says the freezer spells are all blocked and returned to sender. So now they're going to be stuck. They tried to make you stuck. Now they're going to be stuck. All right. What else? Show us what else the collective needs to see here, please. Come through, spirit guides. It says they think you're doing magic on them. When they know, it says when knowing they did the magic and they're getting a backfire. It said they were warned from the ancestors not to touch you. They are being taught a big lesson, losing their own ancestors. Oh my gosh. All right, what else? What else for its final outcome, final messages? I'm talking to a Cancer. Confirmation. Cancer. It says, move in silence. Don't tell anyone what you are doing. You have learned from your past. Now it's time to keep moving forward. No more breadcrumbing. Equal give and take. Someone in their cult is undercover, and another is an informant. Their mother is the third party. And it says, surprise, cash flows coming in for somebody. Whoa, this is twisty. It says, they were hoping to leave you behind, and they got left behind. It says, they manifested off your energy. And they can't do it anymore. They're blocked from manifesting off your energy anymore. It says your family is dumpster talking about your side hustle. It says now they don't have a job. Okay? And it says they're arguing and fighting for scraps, and you are moving forward. Okay? What else for the collective? What else for the collective do they need to see here for final outcome, final messages? You can't beat or fight God. He is the Alpha. They are blocked from causing any further delays. What else? What else for the collective? Whoa. Let's roll. Show me what they need to see. Okay. We collect all this stuff that flew everywhere. Wow. That one fell down by my feet, but it didn't. It says, someone is using dark magic. Back to standard time is 110. And it says, no, they are not together. Okay? So it says, don't let people outstay their welcome. Okay? And it says, backfired like a boomerang. Okay? They just got a backfire. And it's a Sagittarius. Okay? And a water sign. All right? It says, it's your destined path. They can't take what Great Spirit gives you. Okay? And it says, Taurus. All right? So that message was for Taurus. And it says, slay the spirit of fear. This is a demon. It is not a great spirit. Okay? Starve it out. It says, pumped and brakes. They got a backfire. So they just received 3 backfires. It says, turn around, bright eyes. Whatever that means to you. It says, you know that song, turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you here tomorrow. Something like that. It's Air Supply. Okay, I don't know the words. I'm not a singer. So there it is. It says, your person has balance. It says emotions. Your person has balanced emotions and can think logically. Okay? They're blessed with understanding, knowledge, and wisdom. Okay? And it says, call your power back. It came out several times. It says, you are a chosen one. Call your power back. It says, call back your power. It just came out again. And take back what is rightfully yours. Okay? Take it back, collective. All right? It says, they are triggered. Okay? Twin flame. You have a twin flame that's triggered here? And it says, oh, wow. Twin flame, it says they are flesh pot, okay? It says don't believe what they say. The person you knew is no longer there. It says anymore. They are a devil. They are what you call a false twin flame, okay? White witch. You're a white witch. I'm talking to a white witch. It says evil finds no place to hide under the watch of Great Spirit's light. Okay? Angels are watching. Come back here. It says stop being so dramatic. It's not that serious. Okay? It's for somebody. It says angels are watching and recording everything. What did I just say? Okay? Or what did that other card say? It came out twice. It says your own house. They played their tricks thinking you were nothing but a toy. They was wrong. Okay, collective? This is your final messages, final outcome. Anything else? Final messages, final outcome for the collective. Anything else they need to see here? It says cold-blooded. Somebody's cold-blooded here. They have closed off emotions. They're like over medicating is what they're doing. It says, and they cut you off emotionally distant, and they're cold-hearted snake. Okay? And they're gaslighting you, okay? They're wearing a mask. It says manipulating you. They blame without reflect. They use you as a scratching post, okay? They only want you when it's convenient for them. Once in a while lover. Part-time lover here. What else? Somebody has self-rating qualities? Mum's the word. Scare tactics. Arousing fear and alarm. Arising fear and alarm. So somebody might be having anxiety as a side. What else? Cyberbullying. Attacking through website. Or attacking through words, excuse me. And or post. Cancel. That might be a racist. This cancel culture or cultivist, I don't know. Come through. These both came out reverse, so they're being blocked. They're being blocked from unsent message and from checkmating, okay? From using their some kind of group strategy here. So whoever's cyberbullying you is being blocked, okay? And it says, use Palo Santos. You need to cleanse your energy in your area. Cleanse your energy and clean away negative energy, okay? Reborn. It says, thank you next. Oh, rebound, excuse me. Thank you next. New life, new lover. Leave the past in the past where it needs to stay. And stop being so free with yourself. Cleanse yourself. You know, wait for true love that's coming towards you, okay? This is the message, you guys. This is the final outcome. I hope I help somebody out there. Love and light. Love and light.